In the name of Allah, who is most beneficent to us and who is most kind to all of us, and who is the creator of all the creatures of the universe, and who is very kind to us. With this saying, I would like to greet Assalamu alaikum to all of my fans.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम सर, कैसे हैं आप?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Now, first of all, I would like to welcome all of my students here of the University of Lahore from Civil Engineering Department, who are right now with me in the online lecture and lab over here that is going on. And I'm right now taking you to the lecture over there. Who is the Mr. Hamad Muzammil. Assalamu alaikum, madam.
Walaikum salam, sir.
How are you, madam?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Did you have you some sound system over there with you?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's sir, एक minute, मैं.
Okay. Kindly. Mashallah, it had been a very good time with you, Mr. Ahmad Muzammil.
Yes, sir.
But if it is a request from my side, ecosystem, kindly close that one.
Sir,
Okay. Okay, my dear. Are you ready for the lab over here?
yes, sir.
Okay, my dear. Before going on over there, okay. Mr. Hamad Muzammil, you are
Yes, sir.
directed to read the problem number 2 of the problem. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So write a program in C++ that performs the following task.
What are the tasks are there? You have to read in a way. Task number 1 and task number 2. So, are you ready?
Okay, sir.
Say task number 1. Okay?
Task number 1. Task number 1, declare an array named runs of size 5 to input the runs scored by the Shahid Afridi in 5 matches in a T20 tournament.
Okay. Task number 2.
Task number 2, initialize the array dynamically during runtime using the for loop. Task number 3, perform a dry run for the task number 1 and 2.
Okay, my dear students, and you know well how to declare an array. And over here, we are going to dry run the task number 1 and task number 2. And the task number 1 and task number 2, all of you know well, my dear students. And it had been a very important lecture that I uploaded last day, that was 22nd April. You might have watched my lecture onto the YouTube. Mr. Hamad Muzammil, have you watched?
Yes,
Have you watched the video of online
Yes, sir.
lecture? Okay, now it's great. Inshallah, I say it will be a very nice time with you. Within 5 seconds, I will be right back to our lecture here. Okay, now we are at our lecture right now. Mr. Hamad Muzammil, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hamad, now here is the time for the task number 1. We are going to write the code for the C++ code for the task number 1. And that is to declare an array. The name of the array is runs and the size of the array is 5. And all of my students knows very well how to declare an array. To declare an array, we need to specify the data type. Over here, I'm going to specify over here the data type? Int.
Yes,
Mr. Hamad, int stands
sir.
for what? Int stands for integer. All right.
Integer, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you there? After specifying,
Yes, sir.
after specifying the data type, we do specify the name of the array that is runs. All right.
Yes, sir.
And after the name of the array, we do specify the size of the array. That is
Yes, sir.
5 within
5.
square brackets. All of my students
5.
knows well how very well knows very well how to declare an array. And the last thing
Yes, sir.
is that we have to specify the semicolon. Okay, my dear. Now it's a time for the dry run of this command of declaration of an array. And as all of you, all of my students know very well that whatever the size we have specified while declaring the array, the number of memory locations will be allocated accordingly to the specified size. Okay, over here, Mr. Hamad, what is the size
Yes,
of
sir.
the array?
Sir, 5.
Okay, it means 5 memory locations will be allocated. For
Yes,
the
sir.
dry run, I take you to a virtual visit of memory structure of the array. And
Yes,
all
sir.
of you know, here before you is the statement in C++ for declaring an array, names runs, and size is 5. As size of the array is 5, it means
Yes,
5
sir.
memory locations will be allocated. Okay, and the name of the array is runs. All right.
Runs.
And over
Yes, sir.
here, if you see 5 memory locations are there, and all of my students know very well about the structure of the array, that for each and every memory location of the array, an index is allocated over there. And in the same way, an address of the array is also associated uh, with each memory location of the array. I think so.
Yes.
Mr. Hamad, we need not to go in detail of the memory structure of the array. Are you agreed
sir.
upon? If your permission is there, can I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, my dear. Okay, Mr. Hamad,
Yes, sir.
now it's a time for the task number 2. We are going to initialize the array names run. The name of the array is run of size 5 dynamically using the for loop. Over here, I am going to write C++ code first of all. Okay,
Okay.
and you know over here, int I. Over here, we are going to specify over here declaring the loop variable. We have declared over here the loop variable. Okay, the name of the loop variable is I, and the data type
Yes,
is
sir.
int. All right,
Int.
and then we are going to specify over here a cout statement over here. In that one, we are going to display a string that is written within double quotation mark. That one is enter run scored by Afridi in 5 matches. Okay,
Yes, sir.
when this cout statement will be executed, this string that you are watching right now, that is enclosed within double quotation mark, will be printed, will be displayed as it is onto the monitor. Okay. Now,
Yes,
now over here, I have displayed over here for loop statement. In the for loop statement, I have initialized the loop variable I with 0, and I have set the condition I less than equals 4. Okay, and
Okay.
in the increment statement, I have specified the increment statement I plus plus, and by this for loop statement, I can contain the value 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. All right.
Okay, sir.
And all of my students know very well if you in the last lecture, online lecture that I uploaded on the 22nd January, I did tell you what's the reason why I have initialized this for loop with zero. For loop, in the for loop, why I have declared this variable, loop variable with I to keep track of the indexes of the array. All right?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
getting? No, I need not to go in detail over there. I'm going to specify over here the statement by which you can dynamically input the array. The name of the array is runs. All right. In the scene statement, the address of the array we have specified over here in a way that runs within square bracket I. All right,
Yes, sir.
my dear. Till now, now our big task is going to be started over here. Before going on to our big task, just I will take 2 seconds. Thank you very much, my dear students. Now it's a time for the task number 3. My dear students, all of you know very well, for the dry run of a program, it means you are going to run the program without the computer, without the machine, without the laptop, okay, without online compiler. Okay, Mr. Hamad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, be with me. Now it is going to be a very good task over there with you, inshallah. Over here, for the dry run, we have to write the instructions. Over here, 3 statements are there. The very first one is declaration statement of the loop variable, and second one is the for loop statement, and the third one is the for loop associated statement. All right, all right. And on to the right hand side, my dear student, you will have to draw 3 columns right now today. In this online lecture, you need not to write anything. All right, your notebook has the screen you are looking at right now. It has become your notebook, okay? And you need no pencil right now. The pointer I have, that has become your pencil. I just require what? Your attention. Are you ready?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Ahmad, it will be going
Yes.
to be a very nice session over there, inshallah. My dear student, Mr. Hamad, you are not
sir.
only being you are representing the whole class, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. My dear student, inshallah, if you will go very well in this session, I will give 5 stars to your class because of you. All right?
Okay, sir.
My dear, now it is the time of execution. My dear, when this int I, that is the loop variable declaration statement, int I will be executed, what will be done? A memory location for this variable I will be allocated. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After the execution of this declaration statement, my dear student, Hamad, the control of execution will be shifted in the for loop statement. Okay, in the for loop statement, okay, for loop statement, we can see over there, there are 3 statements are there. Initialization statement is there, the condition statement is there, and increment statement is there. Now, Mr. Hamad, question to you. Question to you. In the for loop statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, condition statement.
No, my dear. No. My
Sir,
dear student, it means you did not have your lecture last day very well. Okay.
Sir, it last chance.
Okay, I am giving you a chance. which statement, on which statement the control of execution will go?
Sir, initialization statement.
Okay, that is great. Okay, be brave, my son, my student. Okay, now if you see over here in the for loop statement, the control is at what? The initialization statement. And this
Yes, sir.
initialization statement is under execution. All right.
Yes, sir.
If this statement, initialization statement, will go on execution, what will be the data value of I?
Sir, 0.
Okay, can I write in the table over here under I? 0?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have written. My dear Mr. Hamad, after the initialization statement, execution, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, condition statement.
Okay, that is great. Okay, after the, right now, the control of execution is at the condition statement. What is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 0.
Okay, if we place this value of I in the condition, what this condition will become?
Sir, 0 less than is equal to 4.
It will look like this, 0 less than equals 4. Okay, now another question to you, my dear Hamad. Okay, whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, true.
Okay. Okay, this condition is true. Now another question to you. If this condition is true over here, now the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, cout statement.
Over here, seen statement over here. It
Yes,
means when the condition, for all of my audience, for all of my students, if the condition is true, the control of execution will be shifted to the for loop associated statement, and that one is the seen statement. All right, Mr. Ahmad, did you get?
Yes, sir.
All right. When this seen statement will be executed, what happens over there? All right. Okay,
Sir,
I do tell you. Okay, I do tell you over here. When the seen statement will be executed, what happens over there? If you are happen to look at the monitor screen, you will see, and the screen will exhibit this behavior. A cursor will blink. It means a cursor will come and a cursor will disappear. What is meant by this? It means it requires you to enter something using the keyboard. Okay, say, let's suppose I do, by using the keyboard, I do type 10, all right?
Yes, sir.
And after typing the 10, that will be displayed onto the monitor screen.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Can I write this 10 over there in the runtime input in the table? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I am writing there. Okay. Now, my dear, after typing 10, I do enter the enter key. After typing 10, I do enter the enter key. This 10 value that I have typed over there, that will be stored in the memory location. In the memory location that we have specified in the seen statement. All right. And we
Yes,
have
sir.
specified a memory location that is the address of the array. And that one is runs within square bracket I. What is the current
Yes, sir.
value of I is there?
Sir, 0.
If we do place this 0 in the memory address that we have specified in the seen statement, what it will become?
Sir, runs within square bracket 0.
Okay, this is 10 will be stored in the first memory location. All right.
Yes. Yes,
And
sir.
now another question to you, my dear. After the execution of the for loop associated statement, that is seen statement, the control
Yes,
of
sir.
execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, increment statement.
Okay, that is great. Okay, over here, Mr. Ahmad, be quickly, answer me. Over here, if we see in the increment statement, what is the current value of I over here?
Sir, 0.
0. If the increment statement will be executed, it means add 1 to I. I plus plus means add 1 to I. What I's
Yes, sir.
next value will become?
Sir, 1.
Okay, I have written 1 over there. And another question to you. After the increment statement execution, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, it will shift it to initialization statement.
No, my dear, no, my dears.
सर वो
Sorry for
वहां
that.
पे I is
It,
equal to 1 होगा तो उसके बाद सर कंडीशन
no,
चेक
no, no,
होनी
no, no,
चाहिए.
no, no, no. After, do listen me. All right, I'm not going to demoralize you by saying boo. Okay, I'm saying good to be there with me. Over right. That I will make you correct over here. After, my dear student, after the increment statements execution, the control of execution will be shifted to the condition statement. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right. What is the current value of I is there in the memory?
Sir, 1.
What is the condition over there?
Sir, I is less than is equal to 4.
And if we place the value of I in the condition, what it will become?
Sir, I less than is equal to 4.
Put the value of I in the condition here.
Sir, we got 1 is less than is equal to 4.
Okay, now do tell me whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, true.
Okay, true. My dear student, as we have seen over there in the condition, 1 is less than 4. That's the reason why this condition is true. Now another question to you. After the condition statements execution, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, since statement for loop.
Okay,
Statement.
we call it for loop associated statement. Your answer is correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we go quickly and it will be a very good time with you. Mashallah, I'm enjoying with you, yaar, Mr. Ahmad. And over here, when the scene statement is under execution, what happens over there? If you are happen to look at the monitor screen, you will see the behavior onto the monitor screen.
Yes, sir.
A cursor is blinking over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it means it requires us to give runtime input. All right, over here I am typing 15. All right, 15, and this will be 15 will be displayed onto the monitor screen, and I have written this on in the table as well. After typing 15, my dear, I do enter the enter key button. All right.
Okay, sir.
After typing the 15, I do enter the enter key. What will happen? That the value I have specified by using the keyboard, all right, that will be stored in the memory location that we have specified over there in the scene statement, all right.
Okay, sir.
And that memory is the address of the memory location of the array. That is runs within square bracket I. What is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 1.
1. All right. Put this 1 value of I 1 in the memory address. What this memory address will become?
Sir, runs within square bracket 1.
Okay, this one is the second memory location of the array named runs. All right. Are you getting? And what will happen here as a result of the scene statement execution? Okay, we provided 15. That 15 will be stored in the second memory location. Are you agreed? Mr. Ahmad.
सर वो आवाज डिस्टॉर्ट हो रही है आप
चलें ओके अब आवाज आ रही है बेटा 15 will be stored in the second memory location, all right? Now
Yes, sir.
another question to you. After the
Yes, sir.
execution of the for loop associated statement, that one is seen statement. The
Yes, sir.
control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, increment statement.
Okay, your answer is correct. I'm very happy. Now do tell me, what is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 1.
1. When this increment statement will be executed here, it means I plus plus means add 1 to I.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I's next value will become?
Sir, 2.
Okay, can I write 2 over here in the column I, under I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have written that. Now another question quickly, my dear. After the execution of the increment statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, condition statement.
Okay, condition statement. Your answer is correct, my dear. Over here, what is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 2.
Okay, if we place the value of I in the condition, what this condition will become?
Sir, 2 less than is equal to 4.
Okay, it will look like this. Now do tell me whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, true.
Why? Why this condition is true? It's okay. Your answer is correct.
Sir, because 2 is less than 4.
Okay. We have seen over here, the condition is true. Another question to you. Over here, the condition is true. The control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, for loop associated statement.
Shabai. That one is the seen statement. Your answer is correct. My dear, over here, if we look over here, the seen statement is under execution. What happens over there? If you are happen to look at the monitor screen, okay, you can see a cursor is blinking. It means it requires a runtime input there. We
Yes, sir.
shall provide what here? We shall provide input using the keyboard. Over here, if I do type over here, say, and let's suppose where, yes, okay. I typed over here 20 and I do write this 20 over there in the table as well. All right. After typing the 20, I do enter the enter key. All right. When I do enter the enter key, what will happen here? Whatever the data value I typed over there, okay, that is 20 here. That will be
Yes, sir.
stored. That will be stored in the memory location that we have specified over there in the seen statement.
Yes,
And
sir.
that memory is the address, memory address of the array. The name of the array is runs, and within square bracket we have written I. What is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 2.
If we place the value 2 over there in the address we have specified in the seen statement, what this address will become?
Sir, runs within square bracket 2.
Okay, thank you very much, my dear. This is the third memory location of the array, and we
Yes,
have typed what? 20. 20 will be stored in the third memory location. All right. But
Yes, sir.
another question over here, my dear. After the execution of the seen statement over here, for loop associated statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, increment statement.
Okay, your answer is correct, my dear. My dear, do tell me what is the current value of I is there in the memory?
Sir, 2.
2. Okay, if I plus plus will be executed, it means add 1 to I. What I's next value will become?
Sir, 3.
Okay, I'm writing 3 over here onto the question mark. All right.
Yes,
After the
yes, sir.
execution of the increment statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement here?
Sir, condition statement.
All right. In the condition statement. Okay, right now. What is the current value of I is there here?
Sir, 3.
if we place the value, current value of I, that one is 3 in the condition,
Yes, sir.
what the condition will become?
Sir, 3 less than is equal to 4.
Okay, my dear. 3 less than equals 4. And tell me, now the question to you, whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, true.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Correct answer. Okay, do tell me, after the execution of the current condition statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement here?
Sir, for loop associated statement, sir.
That one is the scene statement. Over here,
Yes,
if
sir.
you see over there, the scene statement is under execution. What happens over there? Now, if you look at the monitor screen, okay, what is going on at the top of the screen? Can you see? Can you watch over there?
Yes, sir.
A cursor is blinking or not?
Sir, it is blinking.
What it requires over there, yeah? Okay, let's suppose I do type over there 25. All right, that will
Yes,
be
sir.
visible onto the monitor. Okay, now I do write this 25 over there in the table as well. And then after typing 25, I type the enter key. All right. I do write, do what? Enter key. And this 25 will be stored in the memory location, memory address that we have specified in the scene statement. Okay. Current value of I is 3. Put this value of I3 in the memory address over here. What this address will become?
Sir, runs within square bracket 3.
Okay, this is the 4th memory location of the array. All right, and 25 will be stored in the 25 will be stored in the 4th memory location. All right. Now, my dear, after the execution of the scene statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, increment statement.
Okay, my dear, do tell me over here. What's the current value of I is there?
Sir, 3.
Okay, when I plus plus means add 1 to I, what I's next value will become?
Sir, 4.
Okay, I am writing over here 4. All right. After the execution of the increment statement, that one is this. The control of execution will be shifted to which statement, yeah?
Sir, condition statement.
Okay, condition statement. What is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 4.
Okay, put the current value of I, that one is 4 in the condition. What the condition will become?
Sir, 4 less than is equal to 4.
Okay, it will look like this. Tell me whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, true.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmad. Over here, if you see, the condition is true as 4 equals 4, condition is true over here.
Yes, sir.
After the execution of the condition statement, what happens over there? The control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, for loop associated statement, which is in statement.
Okay, C in statement. When scene statement will be executed, what happens over there? If you are happen to look at the monitor that is at the top, can you see over there?
Yes, sir.
Cursor is blinking or not?
Sir, it is.
It is blinking. Now
Yes,
I
sir.
am typing, I do suppose the value 30. I am typing here. And that one is, you can watch at the screen, monitor.
Yes, sir.
I have a facility is over there. And I am writing this 30 onto what? In the table as well. After typing 30, I am typing the enter key, all right? This 30 will be stored in the memory location that I have specified in the scene statement over there. That one is the memory address of the array named runs. within square bracket I. What this
Yes.
address will become if we do place the value of I, that one is 4.
Yes, sir. Runs within square bracket 4.
It is the 5th memory location of the array. All right. And the
Yes.
30
Yes.
and 30 will be stored in the memory location number 5. All right.
Yes, sir.
My dear, another question to you. After the execution of the scene statement, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement?
Sir, increment statement.
Okay, increment statement. What is the current value of I is there?
Sir, 4.
Okay, I plus plus means add 1 to I. What I's next value will become?
Sir, 5.
Okay, can I write 5 over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. After the execution of the increment statement, okay, the control of execution will be shifted to which statement? Yeah.
Sir, condition statement.
Okay, condition statement. All right, thank you. Your answer is correct. What is the current value of I is there, yaar? Mr. Ahmad.
Sir, 5. Sir, 5.
5. Put this value of current value of I, that one is 5 in the condition.
Yes,
What
sir.
this condition will become?
Sir, 5 less than is equal to 4.
It will look like this. Now another
Yes, sir.
question to you. Tell me whether this condition is true or false.
Sir, false.
As we have, as it is seen in the diamond box, 5 is not less than 4. 5 is greater than 4. That is the reason why this condition is false. Another question
Yes, sir.
to you. Another question to you, my dear. Okay. What is that one? If the condition is false, the control of execution will be shifted where or whether this scene statement will be executed or not.
Sir, ये scene statement execute नहीं होगी.
Okay, that is great, yaar. Okay, my dear. Okay. When the condition is false, my dear, the control of execution will be shifted after the for loop associated statement. Okay, and the statement for loop associated statement, that one is seen, will not be executed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
My dear student, Mr. Hamad Muzammil,
Yes, sir.
it is because of you. Your whole class has been given the 5 marks. All right.
Okay, sir.
5 stars are there. The whole class. Now I am going to present before you a summary over here. In the first instance, in the very first loop, we provided by using the keyboard, we typed 10 and that 10 was stored in the first memory location. All right.
Yes, sir.
And then we typed 15, that was stored in the second memory location. Then 20 was, we typed 20, that was stored in the third memory location. Then we typed 25, that was stored, that had been stored in the fourth memory location.
Fourth
Memory location. And then we typed 30, that had been stored in the fifth memory location. Now if we see, have a look at the memory location, that memory structure of the array. Is it so?
Yes, sir.
If you want to have the output of this array, okay, you can watch my lecture of the 22nd April, and the code for that one is this. I had already told you how to run this one. All right. And for you all, my dear students, especially after my Allah, Mr. Ahmad Muzammil, thank you very much. And for the whole class over there, after 15 minutes, all of you, my dear students, will do connect me the same way as you have connected me earlier on. ठीक है बेटा? आपने ठीक इसी तरीके से 15 मिनट के बाद मुझे कनेक्ट करना है जैसे आपने मुझे किए हैं. And with this, till then, I say you goodbye. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz, beta.